Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. I have a reading for you. We're going to have a look and see what's coming through, and this is for you if you are here. So if you're here, I feel like it is a sign that there are messages for you, and it's a safe space where you are always very welcome. Alright, so I'm going to take a look, do your reading, and I just wanted to very quickly mention if you ever wanted to purchase any personal tarot readings or readings with me to answer any questions you have, or any intention items which are handmade, meditated with sage for different intentions, or even any of the rituals for different areas of your life which thousands of people have seen results with, check out shopmoonlightguidance.com, and everything is linked in the description box below. Okay, so let's have a look and see what your reading brings to you and what messages I can also give to you as well. So we've got the Page of Cups, Five of Cups. Oh no. I feel like you're really upset about this situation, and to be honest, I don't blame you for being upset about this situation. I really don't. I think that what's really frustrating here is when someone awakens your love and then has the inability to be consistent with it, the inability to show that to you, and then you literally feel like you've gone crazy thinking that this person cares about you when they don't. And it can be so demotivating, demoralizing, just frustrating. That's not even a word, but you know, and it's this sense here of feeling like this person was giving you solid hints that there was something really special, there was a spark, there was attraction, there was chemistry, there was emotional understanding, emotional care, emotional something, right? And the Page of Cups here shows that you felt really connected to this person. You felt so drawn to them. You felt so like there's something here, there's something here. And then with the Page of Cups, there's this sense of just feeling so frustrated and so upset and feeling like, was I wrong to think what I thought? Was I just an illusion? Was this all a fantasy? You know, was I the illusion to them, or was I just a fantasy to them? Was this entire situation a fantasy? You just have kept overthinking. And with the Five of Cups, you just feel so sad because you feel so easily replaced. You feel easily replaceable. You just feel like you don't matter, and that's because of how this person has treated you, because of their sort of words and actions, or lack of words, let's say. And the Eight of Swords, you just feel so lonely and so isolated, and you don't know how to feel about yourself based on this situation. But what if I told you that it's actually not your fault? All of this has happened because of their action, their lack of doing, their lack of emotional ability to understand, to connect. It's their lack of, right? And that has upset you and frustrated you so much. It's not something that you have done. It's not necessarily your fault in this situation. It's them that has done all of this. The reason why things have been the way that it has between you both is because of them. It's because of how they have treated you and how they have not been nice towards you, how they have not shown any care or regard or understanding towards your emotions, right? So what I see here is that they've tried to clearly sort of like move on, like nothing's happened, you know, and you may have felt replaced. You know, you may feel like, oh, they're talking to other people, or they are just living their best life, and you feel like you have never existed in the grand scheme of things, right? You feel so easily replaceable. Replaceable is the word that I keep using because it just keeps coming. And you feel like here they are now, just living their best life, doing whatever, you know, literally just going out, flourishing, being happy, doing whatever they want. So what's really going on here? Because I don't feel like that's really the case, you know what I mean? Like there's something else brewing behind the scenes is what my intuition is telling me. And the truth here is that they still think a lot about you. Queen of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles, they've realized that by going away from you, their life hasn't gotten any better. In fact, they still think very heavily about you, and they actually have started to think about commitment. It's almost as though having very little access to you in their life has actually made them think about you 10 times more. And it happens a lot, right? When you lose something, you think about it 10 times more. You feel like it could add value into your life. And I'm not just talking, you know, I'm talking also like things, right? Say, for example, you lose a comb, okay? I know it sounds really random. You lose a comb. You'll then start to think about, oh, if I only had that comb, right? I could have like combed my hair. Or, you know, and then you start thinking about the fact that, oh, now my hair's going to look like a mess. Oh, if only I had that comb. Oh, that comb was so important. I can't believe I left it. You know, you start to value it more. It's a bit like, okay, when people need Wi-Fi and they go to a place where there's no Wi-Fi. they value that thing, right? They give it importance. They put it on the pedestal. They need it to do their work, or to look at some random TikTok or some random Instagram reel, or to look at Moonlight Guidance's videos. Just kidding. But they give it that importance, right? And they start to realize the value of it. It's very similar that not having you in their life makes them understand the value of you. They start to put you on that pedestal. They start to realize what you've always brought to the table. They start to realize what they no longer have access to. Why? Because you're not giving them that access, but also they are not getting your access. They're not running after you for that access, right? So they start to realize what you've always meant. They start to be around other people. They start to go to other situations. You're not in those situations. You're not around all those other people. So they don't have that access to you. And because your energy is so loving and so special and so caring, because you are such a giving and caring person, what it actually does is it makes them miss you, because the people that they are around are not really like you. So of course it makes them miss you. And what I see is that they are going to feel very, very foolish, okay? Very foolish, very full of regret, to the point where they will want to chase you and pursue you and come after you and progress things with you, because they will literally think to themselves, I can't believe you're not in my life anymore. I need you in my life. And that really just, that sense of feeling lonely, which is the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out and lost without you, makes them, with the Chariot, come towards you emotionally, to progress towards you, to tell you things. They are going to be so full of regret that they will literally think to themselves, I can't be away from you. I don't want to be away from you. I want you in my life. I want to progress things with you in my life. I need to be with you. I need to make things work with you. I need you. I need you, is what they will tell you. So they will come to you in the future and be like, I need you. Literally, they will do that. And you don't need to do anything except for literally just let them come to you. That's literally the most significant thing about this entire reading, is that them trying to move on with their life and pretending like nothing ever happened is the downfall in which they come to you full of regret and foolish on their actions, thinking that they could just replace you and move on. And it's not the case, because your energy has been so bright and it has been this beautiful beacon of light in their life that just moving away from it doesn't take away anything. It in fact makes them miss the fact that they no longer have access to that, because they don't have access to that with anybody else either. So that's the big thing in this entire reading. So we're going to get some message cards out. Whew, let's have a look, and let's see where this is all headed, because oh my god, I love you. Okay, the feelings have been there, but they've sort of been doing things in a very confusing way, basically, and doing whatever they want to do. But they have love for you, and they will tell you that they love you. We have here, I don't know who I am anymore. They will realize, okay, that they were just doing things that they would never usually do. They were doing things in a way that just made absolutely no sense. So they will literally tell you, I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what was going on. I love you. And also, real affirmation. Remember what I mentioned at the beginning? You have felt very invalidated. You felt like everything was your fault, and let me just tell you here, it is not, because the one thing that they will come to you with in the future is, I should have listened to you. And that is validation right now that you are not in the wrong. You shouldn't be hurting yourself, feeling like, I'm so unattractive, I'm so replaceable, I'm so this, I'm so... Lift yourself up. This is not your fault. Tell yourself, I'm attractive, I'm caring, I'm loving, I'm giving, I'm supportive, and that is my greatest uprooting, uproot yourself. Do not create your own downfall. Uproot yourself, uplift yourself, okay? So the affirmation for this reading is, I will uplift myself. Comment it down below, all right? Because you really should. And this is your reading. If this resonates with you, don't forget to share, subscribe, comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, readings, items, rituals. And please do subscribe. I'm here every single day reading, and have been for the past 5 years, reading every day. And actually longer on YouTube. But when I say last 5 years, I mean every day consistently reading for 5 years, but I've been on here longer. And also... Instagram is moonlight.guidance. TikTok is Moonlight Guidance. I post short readings on there every day. If you want to follow me on there, feel free to do so, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye. Oh, and I also wanted to mention as well, my TikTok hasn't got a verification mark, so just make sure that you spell the username correctly. It's literally just Moonlight Guidance. I just thought I'd mention that. Whereas Instagram and YouTube does have a verification mark, so just want you to be a little bit careful of that and sort of like scammers on TikTok and things. Bye everyone.